I walked over to the table and sat down by myself. I was still a little dizzy from all the movement. I looked around the room. Harley and Alaska were eating snacks by the concession stand. Samson and Lily were on the dance floor. Samson had tripped and Lily was helping him back up. Everyone looked so happy together. And then I thought about back to my dance with Nathan. From his sprinkler and the robot dance moves to the nice slow dance and dip. And the more I thought about it, the more I was glad I spent the time with Nathan. After a while, the dance finally came to an end. Samson and Lily walked in my direction as people started to leave the room.
I had fun tonight, Lily. Thanks for dancing with me.
Samson, he's so short, I forgot.
Yeah, I know. That's why I laughed.
Lily can just pick him up. He's like, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You gotta stood on, don't you? So short. When's Lily just like 6'3"? He's so short.
Lily is pretty tall, I think.
I don't think Lily's
Samson's
like,
short.
I'm pretty sure Lily's probably like 5'11", maybe 6.
Yeah, no, I think Lily's tall for a girl is what I'm saying, but Samson's definitely short.
Samson looked down at his hands and fiddled with his button of his jacket. Yes, I had the fun too. I'm glad we're talking again.
Yeah, me too. I guess I gotta go. My mom's probably waiting for me outside. I'll see you later.
How long is this dance? You've been here for like, what, an hour? How long dance last? Never been to a dance.
The answer's too long normally. like by the time the dance is over, you're like, thank God. But at least that's how it was for homecoming and prom. Prom was far too long. I left like a little over halfway through it, and I wanted to leave an hour earlier.
Did you do the? I'm guessing you didn't lock in then. Does your school have a lock in?
No, we didn't have a lock-in.
Yeah, I didn't have senior friends, so I didn't do any of that stuff. I was like, well, guys, I guess I'm gonna go home and play video games.
No, our prom was finished up by we went over to a friend's house and we watched the movie Robots. Couldn't ask for a better ending to prom. We literally just watched the movie Robots and then fell asleep.
That's a fair point.
It was pretty good.
Pretty fair. Wait. She leaned in close to him and kissed him on the cheek. Don't blue balls my man.
Holy shit.
Do not blue balls my man. Do not do this. If you're going, you know how he feels about you. That better have been romantic kiss on the cheek. That was some plutonic crap because you felt bad for him. Don't blue balls my man.
Don't blue balls him.
You know how he feels about you.
That's real. Come on. Come on, Lily.
That's been magnified because of what you saw.
He's just a good boy.
He's just a boy. He's just a little boy.
He's just a good boy.
Just a good boy. He must be protected at all costs. She leaned in and kissed him on the cheek, causing his face to turn red. He looked shocked at first, but gave her a sincere smile. I'll see you later, Simpson.
Oh god, did you see those eyes?
Yeah.
Her eyes, like, narrowed.
I'll see you later, Samson.
Oh god, those are some fuck me eyes.
Oh, you know what they say about hobby feet? They're real big. I wonder if that correlates to other things as well.
Oh god! Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought you were going to foot fetish.
No, I wasn't going to foot fetish. I was going to penis joke scared.
Yes.
Sorry.
Which is much better than foot fetish jokes.
He waved and walked away, casually looking back at her after a few steps. When he left the room, Lily sat down next to me. Good night? Yeah, you could say that, I guess. You guess? Okay, fine, I had fun with Samson. He's a bit dorky and clumsy and short and has a weird smell to him. And that suit looks like he got it from his grandfather. And he kept talking about Ho, but he's sweet.
Wait, he kept talking about what?
Ho. H-O-H.
Oh,
Ow.
ho.
Ho.
Sorry, I thought you said hole, and I was very confused.
Ho. I'm tired of digging holes.
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad. I'm tired of digging holes, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad.
I was really confused.
I knew you would have fun with him. Oh, shh. You had... Oh, shush. You had fun, too. I admit it.
You used the wrong two.
What?
You used the wrong two.
Oh, they said I did. I was like, what?
No, no.
I was
Pronunciation's
like,
the same, so it doesn't matter when you talk about it. But
no, it's,
yeah,
it's, a
they
bit,
used
it's
the
like
wrong
a
two.
slight longer drag.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I could be lying there. She was right. This was the funnest. This was the funniest, the funnest I ever had going to. This was the funnest I'd ever had going to a dance. Nathan was really nice.
The funnest I'd ever had.
You're right. It was fun.
Never mind. The two thing, I don't even care about the two thing anymore. The funnest I've ever had going to a dance. The funnest what you've ever had. The funnest I'd ever had
Oh.
going to a dance. You are missing a subject from that statement, I feel like.
Was it just
No.
fun?
Funnest is this was the most fun I've ever had. Yes, that'd work. And even if you wanted to say funnest was a real word, because yeah, sure, it's like in her dialogue, and funnest technically isn't a real word, but you can use it as a real word. This was the funnest time I'd ever had going to a dance, not the funnest I'd ever had going to a dance. You're missing a subject from that sentence.
That's fine. I saw you and when the Wonder Boy gets a little cozy on the dance floor. I don't know if you call it cozy, but yeah. I'll admit, I had a lot of fun dancing with Nathan. Ooh, Nathan. No more nicknames, I see. You shush. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with him. She giggled. We looked around the room, and there weren't many people left. Just some players. From the basketball team. In Alaska with Harley. Nathan was walking over to our table.
Jeez. Just some players from the basketball team. And Alaska with Harley.
Hello, ladies. Are you ready to get your clean on?
Our clean on? Nathan grin widened. Lily ignored his ridiculous words as if it was perfectly normal. Just about. We almost got an empty house here. She points to the basketball players. Also, is Harley going to stay and help us?
I don't know. I haven't asked him yet.
Oh no. Alaska storms a new.
Alaska joins the battle. Look at that fucking. Look at her pose squatting up.
Always squatting up and everything. She is always squatting up.
Squat up, Alaska. Squat up.
Call Harley over.
Did you want to stay and help us clean?
Yeah.
But I wanted you to walk me home.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, man. Another time?
No problem. There will always be more dances.
Always.
Yay! I'm pulling you away from responsibilities.
That's totally not a red flag. Alaska smiled as she pulled Harley off with her. He waved goodbye and put his arm around her.
And they won't be dating next week.
Oh, yes. Love, fickle, crazy love. It's like jackrabbits.
Jesus Christ.
You know, you don't have to talk about Samson like that.
Ha ha ha, very funny.
Alright,
He is more like a little bunny rabbit, though.
alright. I'll go get rid of the remaining slackers. And you two can get started on the stage.
Pulls out
The
a
other
gun.
cleaners have already started putting the food away.
Where do they put the food?
In their stomachs. It just kind of be like that, man, you know?
Alright. We're on it. The band was putting away their instruments while we were walking up to the stage. We helped them take their equipment out to their van and came back in. Nathan and the others were stacking chairs and pushing them to the sides of the room. Oh, and then it's like
Wow, that was fucking fast.
I just realized that this, whatever this has a convenience store in the corner.
Yep.
I don't know what this is. This is the cafeteria?
Yep.
I mean, that's fair. We helped them push this last stack of chairs and fold the remaining tables. All that was left was some garbage on the ground. Nathan sent the others home, so it was just Lily, him, and myself.
Ah, crap. I need to go for a second. I forgot to lock the student council room earlier.
I got it. I need to run to the locker anyway.
No,
No! Lily!
Lily,
Lily!
don't go alone.
Lily, don't go alone! Lily, you're the only one! You're the
You
only one I
sure?
care about! No, she's not sure. Keep her here. Yeah, it's no problem.
Why don't we all go as a group?
Let's all go as a group.
A very not easily ambushable group.
We still have not heard about that music box. We should all go as a group. That has not been discussed since it came up.
Oh God, you're right.
Let's all go as a group. Let's all have
Oh,
like
Lily,
blunt
no.
objects. Let's all have blunt objects in our hand and go as a group.
Oh, Lily's
Lily,
no.
Lily.
We're losing Lily.
He tossed her the keys.
Also, I just realized
Yeah,
her hair parts like really weirdly.
that is. Yeah, she's like a widow's peak.
No, not at the top. Down at the
Where?
bottom.
Oh, what the balls? It's like
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Like she just doesn't have any hair
like she
behind her.
glued part of her to her back.
Yeah. Anyways.
Thanks.
I'll be
Thanks,
right back.
man.
Don't have too much fun when I'm gone.
Eh,
We're never gonna see her again. She winked back at us as she ran out of the door. Nathan and I were left alone to finish cleaning up. I held up a bag as he threw trash into it. After a few minutes, we were done. I took the bag and threw it to the bins at the back of the room. Nathan paced for a moment before turning to me. He was clutching onto his coat tightly.
Hey, Drill.
Yes?
Well, I had fun tonight, dancing with you and stuff.
I had fun too. Thank you for tonight. Oh god. Every time. He smiled and took a deep breath and loosened the grip
He's a
of his
completely
coat.
different person now.
Yeah. It just switches. He has like a British accent.
God.
He took off his glasses and looked at me directly in the eyes.
So I'm usually pretty busy with school and other things. sorry. My English accent is totally being influenced by Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
It's I can hear it.
I just was like, I'm gonna make him sound like Bakura.
Jeez.
Anyways,
Oh god.
So I'm usually pretty busy with school and other things. But would you like to dance again sometime?
I think Nathan's asking me out. Garrett. He's almost beat James.
he has.
Oh, it's like a half an inch. It's like a few centimeters.
Yep.
You see, I'm biased. I'm gonna leave this to you, Garrett.
You're biased towards James.
I love her.
Do you want to go for James?
You remember that time we...
Dude, if there is indeed a part 2 of this game where we are like, where we are fucking part 4 characters looking for a serial killer in our town.
That's what this game turns into. The ratings are going much higher.
Except we don't have stands.
It's just a bunch of teenagers.
It's more like Scooby-Doo.
No, Scooby-Doo, there is only smart people. We have a 2.5 GPA, and the other person here is one-hit wonder boy.
Literally Shaggy.
The only person with any type of characteristics is James. The part of the ability to get to the artery real quick.
God. James is Scooby. We all know that.
James is Scooby. So, you have Velma, Scooby, and Shaggy. And we have
Velma's a
Scrappy.
fucking dumbass, though.
We have Scrappy.
Who's Scrappy?
Alaska.
You got a point. At the same time, that is the worst thing you could call someone.
Oh,
so,
that's true.
ouch.
It's a perfect insult. Sorry, this is on you, Garrett.
He's not a bad boy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna
Like,
do...
he didn't do anything wrong tonight.
Okay. Sure, let's dance again sometime.
Why did it say One Hit Wonder Boy and not Nathan?
I don't know, because if I didn't change the... I didn't feel like changing the name of that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or Rip James Boy.
That's great.
Nathan made a sigh of relief as he tossed his jacket over his shoulder.
So, there's this arcade downtown. It's called Game Over. You know, the one from the flyer. We should meet up there.
That sounds like fun.
Holy shit, she's alive!
You're alive? What sounds
She's
like
alive!
Fun? I thought she was gonna be dead. I seriously thought she was gonna die.
God!
Oh, Lily, you're alive.
Holy shit.
What sounds like fun? Lily into the room and tossed the keys to Nathan.
Oh, nothing. I was just telling a drill about this arcade downtown.
That's cool. Lily stood between the two of us. Nathan got quiet. When his face started to flush, he rushed to put the glasses back on.
So, I'm going to go. Do you gals have a ride home?
Yeah, my mom is picking me up, but the car is going to be packed, so I don't think we'll be able to fit anyone else. She grinned, obviously lying to get Nathan to give me a ride.
Well, my sister Molly, you remember her, a drill. She's giving me a ride home. I'm sure she wouldn't mind dropping you off on the way.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. Can I see something?
What do you want to see?
I'm just curious. I'm curious if we said no, would Lily take us home?
Probably.
Things in memory, don't ruin it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, what does that bring us to? Forget I asked. Anyway, scrambled with glasses.
Oh,
I'm
no.
gonna tell Lily she can give me my keys on Monday, okay? Oh
Oh, no, he just runs off. Oh, God.
Oh god!
I think we made the right choice, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
He finally felt comfortable with his glasses off in front of somebody, and we just fucking crush him.
I gotta
We
go.
just destroy the man.
I gotta go home. Just tell Lily to give me back the keys on Monday. This is the way.
God.
Alright, hold on. Alright, cool. Lily waved goodbye and walked with Nathan to Molly's car. And I walked with Nathan to Molly's car.
God, I forgot Molly has no textures.
Yeah, she also squads up. Molly was waiting for us as we walked outside. What was her accent? Because I had her.
Yeah, you had her.
I think did I give her an accent?
I don't know.
My hands feel very soapy. I ever smell your hands like that's really soapy smell.
Because you washed your hands.
Taking forever, why don't you? Nathan smiled and I realized she was just joking. He hopped into the front seat and unlocked my door. Molly moved a bunch of clothes and magazines and other junk to the side to give me a room to sit down. I sat down and leaned against the clothes to relax. They smelled funny, but it didn't look like they had anything on them to ruin my dress. Nathan and Molly started bickering like siblings. I realized that in the back seat spacing, I relaxed in the back seat spacing off and thinking about how much fun tonight was. Nathan seemed so different than I thought he was. It was unexpected, but I was glad to spend some time with him tonight. It was different than all the other dances I'd been to. I felt like my life was turning. I wasn't sure where it would lead me, but I was happy for a change. Change had always been scary for me. I don't know if I was seeing Vincent's life change so much. If seeing Vincent's life change so much when we were young, or if it was all the craziness 2 weeks ago, but change always made me so nervous. Not this time. This time it felt good. I had friends who had my back, and I had choices to make. Choices that were my own. That would determine who I would be when I was older. I wasn't done making these choices. I wasn't done changing. Molly slammed on the brakes and my seatbelt caught me before my head went into the back of her seat. Nathan's glasses fell off and flew forward into the dashboard. What the hell is wrong with you? You gotta get out of the road! Garrett? I looked up to see a stop just a few inches from somebody standing in the colorful jacket with the hood pulled up. I saw the person had blood on them, and it made me want to faint, but I couldn't look away. I couldn't see the person's face at all. They were looking in the other direction. I wonder if they heard what Molly said. Move it or lose it! Nathan was trying to say something, but Molly was yelling too much to hear him.
They're like bleeding, man. We should help.
Seriously, it? Are you deaf? The person looked like they finally heard her. They flinched in surprise and ran toward I was a girl towards the trees on the side of the road out of sight. That was a girl.
Yep.
What is wrong with you?
Molly finally heard him. What did I do? He was the one standing in the middle of the road.
You didn't see that he was bleeding?
She looked confused. She started moving along the road again. What are you talking about? They bickered back and forth at each other while I tried to calm myself down. I was really not trying to think about the blood. If I did, I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of Nathan and Molly. Eventually, Molly pulled the car up to the house. I could see Mom and Dad had their car parked in the driveway already.
Catch you later, Adriel.
I smiled. Oh, just make out already and get it over with. Both Nathan's and my face lit up red. He whispered sorry to me while he rushed to put his glasses back on and waved goodbye. I walked away and I could hear Nathan arguing with her as they drove off. The car was in a driveway, so I figured Mom and Dad were already in bed. I quietly let myself in and walked up to my room. I pulled myself out of my nice dance clothes and into my pajamas. I laid down in my bed thinking about how great the night was. I heard footsteps in the hall, and a moment later Dad poked his head into the door. He looked disorientated. He must have thought I was already asleep until I looked toward him.
Hey there, shortcake.
Hey, shortcake.
Not that! Jesus Christ!
I'm
What the fuck?
joking.
Do you think he actually just like went through a bout of paralysis or something?
Oh god, I hadn't opened my mouth. So much saliva. Christ.
He came and sat down on the foot of my bed. Hey, Dad.
I'm proud of you. I wanted you to know that I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud you are trying to get your grades up. I know it's not easy being grounded and finding the want to focus on homework.
Thanks, Dad. He smiled broadly.
So, did the fates smile on you tonight?
I had Percy Jackson flashbacks. I was like, don't bring up the fates. Don't do
So,
that.
did the fates smile upon you tonight?
It's a Memorial Radio. Radio.
Yeah.
Moria, he meant the city of fate. It was like destiny was determined to surprise. Like it had no other option in the city. I never expected my night to go so well. It was fun. He smiled, his smile widened further. I knew he was truly happy. I reached over and gave him a hug.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I love you, Shortcake.
I love you too, Dad.
God
We
fucking
both-
damn it.
What?
Moirai is literally fate. It's the
In
fates.
Japanese.
Nope. Greek. It's the fates.
I.
The daughters of Nyx.
Oh, is that actually what their? Oh, that's actually their name. Yeah, you're right.
Moirai.
We both said goodnight and closed the door behind him on his way out. After a long while, I finally drifted off to sleep, still thinking about everything that happened. Thank you, Moria. Moriai. Some say it's fate. Wait, what? Is that it?
I guess hit save and we'll find out.
Yeah, I was right!
What?
I was
But
right!
what was happening?
I was right! I was right!
But like,
I was right!
god damn it, are you supposed to go through the other endings to figure this shit out?
I was right. Nothing was resolved.
Nothing was resolved.
We got a compound date with Nathan, and didn't have any interaction with him until that point. Oh, James never shows up to school, and one of the options for your extra class, and the reason why you'll take it so you can hang out with James, but he never shows up.
Oh my god.
Oh, I took every opportunity to help James, so there's literally no reason there's no way to actually get a date with him. Or are you supposed to literally, like, ignore your mom the entire time?
I guess. Are you?
Are you supposed to ignore your mom the entire time just so that James will, like, go on a date with you? How are you supposed to ask James out on the date?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't want to be right, but I was right. Hour 15 minutes was left in this game,
Yep.
and more like an hour, or more like probably 45 minutes, because we were talking a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, all right, Gary.
I don't-
What's your final thoughts on this game? This on the first of Boys plays. What's your final thoughts on Destiny Fails? It's a new life.
So many questions. No answers. Thanks, Stacy Sexton. For
What is this thing at the end?
what the hell?
What is this? Is this an IP address?
That looks like an IP
Is
address.
that my IP address?
I hope not. That'd be weird as fuck if they just threw your IP address in there.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, I feel terrible now. I feel terrible now.
No!
Oh no. Why?
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 Why'd you have to do that to us?
Oh, Wags. Wags is dead.
Wags died, I guess.
Died 8 years ago.
8 years ago. Wags has been dead for 8 years.
Is this one of the things where's the true ending?
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, because he's highlighted now.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually address the audience for now, for the first time in this recording.
Oh shit.
We're gonna run through the James playthrough. No, we'll run through Samson. We're gonna run through Samson. At least I'm going to do off camera, and we're gonna see if we get more information, and if we do, actually, I'm gonna do James because James is. If we can get James through, and we get more murder information, then we will decide if we're going. We're gonna decide if we want to keep going, or move on to the next game and try to get the secret ending, or you might just post secret ending. Who knows?
Who knows?
For the 3 people watching, let us know if you want us to. Right now, if okay, in the reality that this is how it ends, and that this whole mirror room mystery thing is meant to be for a sequel. It's cute, it's lighthearted, it's silly, but the story literally abruptly ends, and Wonder Boy just comes out of left field and just immediately falls in love with you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, oh yeah, here's your 5 romance options. Sorry, did I say 5? I mean 6.
Yeah.
And he loves you. You've known him for 2 seconds, and he loves you.
Yeah, your other options is literally Sam. The reason I didn't want to go for Samson, the person that likes Lily, because I wanted to give him a chance. The person that is a bully and also is dating one of your close friends. The college student.
Just a college student.
The person the fork stabber. And then there's Vincent, who is just like OG romance, like the official romance.
Vincent's too like, you know, he's just too like plain.
Yeah. But it was Destiny fails us, so yeah. I mean, this was a fun experience. This is fun.
Yeah.
This is a fun little thing.
We have the power of rewind, James. Reality is what we want it to be.
Gerard, what do I do?
Reality is what you make it, yes.
Slow Lava Squad's deeper. That's dumb? That's dumb. People shouldn't assume things so quickly. Nope, that wasn't it. Yeah, that's pretty entertaining. I thought so. He smiled at me as he took a bite. Here. He lifted his fork to my face with the frosting. Oh, he's gonna feed you now.
Oh, his fork.
His fork.
His fork.
His fork.
That's an indirect fucking kiss right there, bitch. It's an indirect kiss.
It's an indirect kiss right there, you know. And pucker up
Not-
for those
not-
herpes.
That'd be pretty great, and like, you know, like meaningful if you didn't already have your first kiss in the first fucking 2 seconds of this game.
When the game opens up and you just start smacking lips with Vincent, and he breaks up with you in the cold rain. That's right, he
Yeah.
breaks up with you in the cold rain if you decide to go home early.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh. Still though, where's my slice of cake though, Jade? You sure? Yeah, have it. He nudged a fork to me, and I leaned over. Oh wait. Oh, he took the bite from it. Okay, I thought he was handing her the fork. So good. Yeah, the cakes here are really great. Gerard doesn't make the sweets.
Much better with savory food, no? Thing like meat, thing you can season with vodka.
Like that customer?
Like meat. Meat make many living thing.
Well, that's good. There's only one bite left, and James left it for me. And they did a little, like, Lady in a Tramp, but with, like, a piece of cake.
No, I swear I've seen like a fucking anime where like there's one fucking bite left and they literally just like start fucking fighting with their forks to try and get the bite or some shit.
Oh, I've seen shows like that. When we finished... Oh, I love how loud my shower is. When we finished, James took our dishes to the tub on the counter and turned around towards me. Hey, Adriel, want to do me a favor? Yeah, what's up? Kiss me, you fool. He held up the garbage bag. That went completely different than I was expecting. Want to help me take out the trash out in the bin? Sure.
Okay, at least he's going with you.
And that's when the murderer came. He you see. What was her name? What's her name?
Aaron
You
in the
see
dumpster.
Aaron's body just slumped over next to the dumpster.
Oh, no, I thought it was in the dumpster.
That's in the dumpster. Oh God! He has some like what was it? Some
James, what have you done?
Has some Doki Doki zoom ins.
Oh God. Yeah.
James, what have you done?
Monica in my life. A little bit of
James,
Monica by
what did
my
you
side.
do?
A little bit of Monica.
I'm sorry,
is
Drill.
all
I
need.
just she got really close to you, and I thought you wouldn't love me anymore, so I had to. James, are those fork stabs? It's the only way. I Drill.
Why would you discard her in your own fucking cafe?
Well, I thought Gerard would make some nice, lovely burgers with her, but she said she was too thin.
Not enough meat on bone, no.
Sorry,
Nothing usable here. People don't like liver stew. It's delicacy back in home country, but here, many people not open to idea of eating liver. No matter which animal it supposedly come from.
Supposedly come from. So I had, because the only other option was the dumpster till I found a better choice. He grabbed the other bag and walked out to the back together. The cold midnight air clung to my thin work blouse as I waited for James. Wait, is you in a blouse now?
It's her shirt.
Oh, blouse. Sorry. Wait, it's a blouse. That was a shirt. And lifted up the lid of the bin.
Hang on, what is a blouse?
A blouse is like more frilly. A blouse is like more frilly. What are you doing? What broke you?
This.
Oh, are you sending it to me?
No.
Oh, the music? Oh, what is this? What is this music? Wait, there's like an old man in the corner like the murderer is just following you around until you have a romantic moment with someone. This is creepy. If this is them trying to say fate's trying to pull you together, like it's supposed to be some like mystical thing. This is creepy. Writers of the game, this is creepy. This is creepy, especially in a dance where there's full value music and this happens to break through. And it's even more creepy because you're behind a building near a dumpster and you hear a music box. This is creepy and scary. This is some horror type stuff right here.
Oh yeah, no, this is some horror game type shit.
You hear Disney Sound Music Box. What was that? What was? Oh, you're crazy. What was what? James didn't hear it. I stopped to try to listen carefully, but I couldn't hear it anymore. Never mind. We both quickly tossed the bags in the trash, and two of us were walking back together when James tugged at my waist. Hey, wait, I forgot something. You forgot what? This. This looks so good.
Why is he grabbing your braid? Also, you're totally pitting her against a fucking fence. That's not cool, man.
This is so bad. This is so bad. This image, like James is a good guy, but he's not a good guy. But he's,
this image makes this like really bad.
like even the dialogue. James pulled me in close. He placed his hand on my shoulder, while his other hand grabbed my braid.
The thing is, this would be totally acceptable, honestly, if she
they
wasn't pinned against a fucking fence right now.
Yeah, and next to the background does not do justice either.
Yeah, like if she wasn't pinned against a fence, then I think it would be kind of like it would be a lot better. Also, why the fuck would you grab her braid? That's just really weird.
That's creepy. I could feel the warmth in his breath hit my lips as he leaned in. James' smooth lips tasted like chocolate as they fit into place with mine. He pressed his body against me. He pushed. No, they ate chocolate cake.
Well, yeah, but his lips are smooth.
Oh, they're smooth. That's true. He pushed me against the freezing fence. The cold metal sent a shiver down. Oh, this is getting BDS. This is getting pretty. The cold metal sent a shiver down my body. His fingers squeezed tightly all around my shoulder. My feet ached from standing all night, and it ended up wobbling a little bit. I wasn't ready for this.
Yes, you were.
This was happening too fast. This was too much. I pulled away slightly. I needed a moment. What's wrong? He was still. What's wrong? It's gonna go
Oh,
so
God.
differently if we change the picture. If we put the wide open picture, this would be so different. This would have such a different connotation. James, my boy, you have
Yeah.
redeemed yourself. Why? Why? Why is the writer writing James like he's a rapist? I don't like him. He was still so close to me. He was still holding himself against me.
Yo ho ho. You did not like this, twerp.
James shot back from me, creating a sizable amount of distance between us. The warm space that was in was gone now. Jared stood there, in the doorway, about a foot away from us. No, Gerard, please, don't tell him. It's nothing really.
I do not think that was nothing.
He nodded at me against the fence.
Ed, you should probably get inside, no? It's freezing out here.
Okay, yes, sir. He stepped inside to speak to James as he held the door open for me. After closing it, I was unsure where to go. I stayed close by, but I could only hear muffled voices. When the voice stopped, James opened the door for Jared and waited for him to enter before coming in himself. Jared raised the eyebrows at me. Before I could question what happened, James reached out for his hand and pulled me into the dining room. Don't worry about him. I took care of it. What do you mean by that? And then I looked over and I saw Jared had a fork in his arm. He was stumbling inside.
This is truly the power of the fork stabber. Even tales from my home country do not stand up to the might that is this in a true person.
I thought he didn't have armor, then he pulled out a half-broken plastic fork. Went straight through my artery. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Truly believed that he was unarmed. But little do I know that under work skirt it seems that he wear. He actually had many forks.
He has just straps of forks on his thighs.
Yeah.
If you listen close enough, he moves too quickly. You hear it clinging.
Yeah, it kind of starts clinking. It's like,
I never saw it coming. He slipped the fork out before I could even react.
before I knew it, I was under attack. It all happened too fast.
I go now. I'd rest. He spared my life.
I
this
must
time.
rest. If I am to cook food tomorrow, I shall need rest.
I've learned my lesson. I will not go against the fork stabber. Not ill prepared like I was today.
I must prepare next time for a battle.
What do you mean by that? Why would your dad be upset? Why? Like I said, don't worry about it. He held my hand tightly. You should probably get home. I'll finish closing up. My parents should be here at any moment. Let me walk you out. He waited for me to put my coat on before holding the door open for me. The two of us walked out again outside in the freezing cold air. I'll see you later? Yeah, I'll see you later. James went back inside while I waited for my parents to come pick me up. After a couple minutes, their car pulled up in the parking lot. Is that really it? Is that rapey scene the love scene for James?
Yep. They don't even talk about it.
They didn't even talk about it.
It's like, don't worry, my dad won't be mad.
Sounds so
Are you sure? Why would your dad be mad? Don't worry about it. I took care of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you need to be going home now, don't you? I'll walk you outside. Don't worry.
Outside. Don't worry. I quickly got into the pack and buckled up. Dad started pulling in the parking lot.
How was it? Did you have fun? Sorry, I forgot I had voices.
He stopped at the driveway exit. It was alright. What about you guys? Did you have a good date?
Yeah, but Mr. I Need a Bucket of Popcorn made us miss the good seats. Oh, they went out to the movies.
Oh.
Ooh. That's why he's not wearing a tie.
Mom smiled as she pinched Dad's arm.
Oh, ow. Hey, I told you you could go find us a seat while I got refreshments. Seats are all on you, dear.
He looked back at her with a smile. They both laughed. Meanwhile, I got sexually assaulted by James. The two of them continued to talk about their night, but I started to zone out. I couldn't get my mind off James. I think I liked him. I thought about the kiss. The way he pushed me against the wall. I did like him, but something felt wrong. Maybe it was because I had never really been in a relationship before. Unless you count Vincent, I wasn't really sure if that did count anyways. What was really bothering me about James? Oh, so we get it with the parents. I relaxed in the backseat, spacing off and thinking about tonight. I didn't even go to the dance, and yet it was still fun. Not in a normal way, just in a trying new things way. It felt like my life was turning, and I wasn't sure where it would lead me, but I was happy for a change. Change had always been scary for me. I don't know if I was seeing Vincent's life change or so much when I was young, or if it was all the craziness 2 weeks ago. But change always made me feel so nervous. It still made me a little nervous, but this time felt different. I had choices to make, choices that were my own, that would determine who I would be when I was older. I wasn't done making the choices. I wasn't done changing. Here we go. Dad slammed on the brakes and my head against the seat.
What the? Is that blood on his...
I heard the word blood and immediately decided I didn't want to see whatever it was. I looked straight down and heard Dad put the car in park and open the door.
Hey, you okay?
I could hear the sound of running on the snow.
Call the fucking cops.
I called the cops.
What the hell was that?
Dad closed the door and sat down. I thought it was safe to look up, so I did.
I have no idea, but I hope they're all right.
Somebody must have been hurt, but I was kind of glad I didn't see it. Still, where did they go? Well, it's not Aaron because Mom knows Aaron is. Dad put the car in drive.
Also, everyone's referring to them as he.
Yeah.
So it seems to be a masculine figure. It must be the murderer. It's
Until
Kira.
Mom, it's Kira. Kira wants to live a simple life. Simple, quiet life. Until Mom broke the silence.
My name is Yoshikaga Kira. I am 28 years old, and I live in the town of Morio.
Oh. God, Dad start laughing again. I can still see the worry in their faces, but call the police. You don't just, especially when you know there's a kidnapper on the loose, call the police. Dad drove into the driveway and turned off the car. Mom and Dad were laughing about the movie while I followed them inside. I closed the door in my room and pulled myself out of my clothes. Oh, it's gonna be it's the exact same dialogue. We're gonna not go through that again. Well, Garrett, we did it. The Fates.
Yep, we did it. We got James.
Got that profile saved. Thanks for playing.
And now if we go on the cover, James is gonna be highlighted. Whoa.
Well, that's the end of Destiny Fails Us a New Life. It's heavily setting up for a sequel.
Yeah. I'd play the sequel to figure out what's happening, though.
I'd play the sequel for a tenner. You play a tenner for this?
Yeah, probably.
I think it's a tenner. For what it is.
Like if I was more willing, like you could definitely get $10 worth of content out of this game. We haven't because we're just not putting the time into it.
No, dude, we have $10 worth of content off of this. I think this is we have we have 9.
Yeah, we probably do. You're right. Yeah, we have we've got a lot of gameplay off this. I mean, I'm not a huge visual novel. I don't think either of us are huge visual novel fans.
Oh no, I would not play.
And I love how we're going through these. Yeah.
It's simply because I would have stopped us from doing this, but it's just that it's the funny improv we do that keeps us going.
Yeah, we just like improvising and building stories that don't exist off these characters.
Gerard over here. It's Jared, you idiot.
It is Jared, no?
All right, let's spin it.
All right.
Head spin Dazed edition.
Okay, this is like the non-dating sim one we put on
It's
there.
one of the, like literally everything else is like some form of. It's like there were two options that wasn't dating sim.